Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé, why is Gino ganged up on by cast members? 90 Day Fiancé star Gino Palazzolo has made some shocking claims about his wife, Jasmine Pineda, in the latest season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. The two have been through many spin-offs where they share their struggles. But it seems their marriage has reached a breaking point. However, some fans are curious about why the cast members have been ganging up on Gino so far in the season. Keep reading to see the discussion. The previous episode of 90 Day, The Last Resort featured Gino making shocking claims about Jasmine's unfaithfulness. According to the 90 Day Fiancé star, his wife once slept at a friend's house without his knowledge. This led him to think that she was cheating on him, making things more complicated between them. But Jasmine has been accusing Gino of having zero interest in their marriage, adding that they had not had *X for many months. Gino's lack of intimacy with Jasmine has been one of their biggest issues. However, some 90 Day Fiancé fans on Reddit are puzzled about why the cast members keep ganging up on Gino about the topic, putting so much pressure on him. According to the poster, it was obvious that Jasmine's anger issues affect his intimacy, but it seems nobody has pointed it out. The OP also believes that Gino's reasoning is valid, but instead, everybody blames him for not giving enough effort to his wife. The Reddit user ended their rant by saying that Jasmine is incredibly mean and hurtful, which would definitely turn most people off. The family siding with Jasmine is a big tell to me. It's a bit difficult to fully be on his side because he does do pretty terrible things to her sometimes, and it seems he does it to get a reaction out of her. Like, let's not forget he sent her nudes to another woman, and he does lie to her. Nobody's buying this from Gino because he knew what he was getting himself into. She was crazy AF from day one. He's the one that married her and moved her to the US. Now all of a sudden it's too much. I don't know Jasmine, but she scares me too. She is a time bomb. It's exhausting trying to second-guess which version to expect. One minute she smiles, next she screams. It seems Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda are trying their best to avoid breaking their NDAs. They've been awkwardly silent about each other on social media, making it hard to tell if they're still together. But Jasmine made headlines in October after sharing a photo of Gino sleeping without his hat. The 90 Day Fiancé star later deleted the photo, but she told one commenter that they're going stronger. The drama and emotional turmoil on 90 Day Fiancé is one of the reasons why fans are hooked on the show, but one storyline in particular has caught the attention of many: the ongoing feud surrounding Gino Palazzolo. From the very first moments he appeared on the show, Gino has been a target of criticism, not only from his fiancée, Jasmine Pineda, but also from various members of the 90 Day Fiancé cast. The question remains, why is Gino so consistently ganged up on by his fellow cast members? Gino's journey on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days has been filled with ups and downs, and throughout it, he has faced an enormous amount of criticism from both his fiancée Jasmine and her family. But it's not just them who have seemed to take issue with Gino. Time and time again, other cast members have weighed in on his behavior, making it feel like Gino is constantly under attack. This situation has only added to his negative portrayal, leaving many viewers questioning why he's the focal point of so much animosity. 1. Gino's unconventional style and personality. One of the main reasons Gino has been targeted by the other cast members is his somewhat quirky personality. While reality TV shows love to highlight eccentric characters, Gino's demeanor often seems to rub people the wrong way. From his awkward, stilted conversations to his overly formal way of expressing himself, Gino comes across as a man who hasn't quite figured out how to navigate the social dynamics of the 90-Day Fiancé universe. His interactions with others tend to be somewhat off-putting, with his inability to read the room or understand how his actions affect others adding to his discomfort in group settings. One of the key moments when Gino became a target was during his interactions with Jasmine's friends and family. The tension was palpable as Gino tried his best to win over the people who were closest to Jasmine, but his awkwardness often made things worse. His stammering responses and overly cautious approach to speaking with Jasmine's loved ones only made it easier for them to dismiss him as someone who wasn't serious or emotionally mature enough for a relationship with Jasmine. This perception of Gino as unfit for Jasmine's high energy and passionate personality made him an easy target for criticism. Another contributing factor to Gino being ganged up on is his past behavior, particularly concerning his relationship with Jasmine. There have been moments on the show where Gino has acted in ways that others find strange, manipulative, or even disrespectful. The most notable of these behaviors includes his past interactions with ex-girlfriends and his penchant for keeping secrets from Jasmine. When Gino admitted to sending intimate pictures to an ex, only for Jasmine to discover this later, the fallout was inevitable. The entire cast seemed to rally around Jasmine, with many viewers also pointing out how inconsiderate Gino had been. His inability to open up and address his insecurities, especially when it comes to his relationship, has added fuel to the fire. Though Gino explained his past mistakes, it didn't stop his castmates from casting doubt on his intentions. When cast members see someone who has made questionable decisions, it's easy for them to question that person's sincerity. Many saw Gino as someone who was either too naive or intentionally dishonest, contributing to his negative portrayal. This sense of betrayal or confusion from Jasmine's side made the entire cast appear more sympathetic to her plight, leaving Gino increasingly isolated. Jasmine, a powerful force on the show, is incredibly vocal about her feelings, and her tendency to express frustration often leaves Gino in the spotlight as the villain. It's easy to see how, when she's upset with him, the other cast members would rally around her in solidarity. Jasmine's larger-than-life persona has played a significant role in the ongoing scrutiny of Gino, especially when it comes to his emotional reactions. Jasmine has been quick to point out Gino's mistakes, and often does so in front of a crowd, ensuring that others are drawn into her emotional battles. This creates a situation where, rather than taking Gino's side, others naturally feel more aligned with Jasmine. Her directness and the fact that she's outspoken about Gino's shortcomings make him appear even more fragile in comparison. Even when Jasmine isn't actively confronting Gino, other members of the cast feel the need to step in. Whether they're commenting on his awkward interactions with Jasmine or suggesting that he needs to take more responsibility in his relationship, many cast members seem to pile on. This shared sentiment, that Gino is somehow less deserving of Jasmine's affection, amplifies the tension between him and the group. Another layer to Gino's struggles is the cultural and language barriers between him and Jasmine. These barriers not only complicate their relationship, but also seem to contribute to the overall perception of Gino. Some cast members, particularly those who have been in international relationships themselves, may feel that Gino doesn't fully understand the challenges that come with trying to build a relationship across such a gap. His lack of sensitivity to the cultural nuances of Jasmine's life has made him seem less capable of handling the complexity of their romance. These missteps have led others to view him as out of touch with the unique circumstances of international relationships, which further isolates him from the group. It's easy to dismiss Gino as the guy who doesn't get it when it comes to the cultural differences and emotional intensity of a relationship like his with Jasmine. But this perspective makes it easy for the other cast members to disregard his feelings and critique his behavior. After all, if Gino is already seen as naive or misinformed, there's little incentive for others to give him the benefit of the doubt. Reality TV thrives on drama, and Gino's role as a somewhat awkward, misunderstood character makes him a perfect candidate to be the target of tension. His mistakes, odd behavior, and inability to defend himself in a way that feels confident only add to the drama that viewers crave. In this context, Gino has become a punching bag of sorts for the other cast members because it makes for great television. When characters like Gino fail to meet the expectations of the show's audience, whether it's by failing to live up to social norms or mishandling relationships, the other cast members, even if they're not entirely malicious, take advantage of the opportunity to throw shade. In the end, Gino's vulnerability and lack of self-awareness make him an easy and appealing target for both the cast and the audience. He's portrayed as the person who, despite his best efforts, just can't get it right, leaving him ganged up on time and again. While his interactions with Jasmine and the other cast members may continue to evolve, it's clear that Gino will likely remain in the crosshairs of scrutiny for the duration of his time on the show.